Okay, sorry. Responding to messages and such over on the Discord. Discord.me/SamusGarobo, I believe, if you're interested in the Discord. Come on over. Wearing green for St. Paddy's Day. That's right, represent. To my Irish brothers and sisters out there, I have some Irish breakfast tea for you. That's what I drink every morning. To my Irish brothers and sisters. You didn't know that the clan Garobo were Irish, but we are. We are, in fact, proud Irish lads. American Irish lads. American first. Alright. My personal. There we go. Perfect. Men, let's actually just close that. And let's see what's going on. First of all, Sig logged off 3 hours ago. Alright, well that's going to answer some questions there about what else is expected. Brothers at the Forge. R3. Okay. Shroud flagging on Epic Elite. Giant hold R3 after shroud flagging. That's interesting. I don't really want to do that. So, but it's the only thing that seems to be going unless I put up my own group. And right now I don't feel like doing that either. So, what are we going to do? We got lots of things that we can do. Question is, what is in our window? What is in our capabilities at the moment? I have a feeling it's going to be giant hold. This is disgusting. Alright, which quest are they in? They're in Creeping Death. Yeah, a second or third life would be tough. Third life would be tough. There's quite a few quests here that we've skipped, but there's quite a few more that we have done here and there between our different lives. This is where having your dailies would be pretty good, right? Being able to go in and just be like, all right, let's get these dailies done, and bam, 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 would be okay. Oh, I know what I could do. I'm not going to actually play Jerry's stream on my stream. I do that for other things, but I'm not going to do that going forward. But what I will do is I can put one ear in it while we're doing stuff here. In my opinion, experience is a golden glowing color. Yeah, that sounds strong. It's clearly green for St. Paddy's Day today, though. Alright, real news. $2 weeks. Okay, so we have 2 weeks to ready to go. I kind of feel like, yeah, let's just go steal this experience.
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
Hey guys. So,
Time to weigh anchor and set sail.
I'm actually a little bit excited for the hardcore. It's weird listening to my game sounds and Jerry's game sounds. Trying to like keep an ear on it. It's very awkward. See if I can.
Ahoy! What's that on the horizon?
Huh.
I'm ready
These
to
traps
ship
are
out.
high.
Where away? We've got the wind at our backs now.
Try to get these traps done for the experience here. And I will be in that mode. I only blew this box. Got that one though. 4 disabled traps so far. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can pick up some of these other traps on the way. Double check for the trapums.
Good me hearty.
If I even announce hardcore and have no details about it, they need to get their shit together. Yeah. I think part of the issue is that they don't,
All up the main
and in this case I specifically mean Jerry here. They don't have like a proper release plan, right? Instead, it's just like looking at notes, seeing what I'm allowed to talk about, what I'm not allowed to talk about. Like, yeah, we've decided this, it's locked in, we're going to do this. I teased it in advance, so we're going to confirm the date this time. Kind of things. God, I feel so slow. Do I even care about this treasure? I don't think I do, right? I'm not sure why I'm still running through this quest. Is it down again? Alright, let me take a look. Let me see. It is possible that it hoovered itself up again. Ba 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 da. Looks like it's using the right thing, and it says it's 100% turned up. But there used to be a boost, and now I don't see the boost. Can you adjust it in OBS? It says it's maxed out in OBS as well. Let's see if there's a boost. No. Here, let me try something. No, I don't want to turn it off, turn it back on here. Here, let me mute Jerry and switch my headphones to my speakers and see if I can hear. See if there's anything I can do to change it. I think it's this, right? Oh, waka waka waka. Waka waka. Waka waka waka. Yeah, see, it's still saying super low. I don't know what its problem is. Yeah, let me just physically move it forward some. Hello? Greetings? I can try just being louder also. Yeah, that's not helping, huh? Why are you being so crazy? Up, 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 up there. Up, 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 up there. There might be something just wrong with the drivers at the moment. How about that? Is that any better? Now we're pinging it out. What are we actually... Yeah, it's, that's weird. It is, not using the blue snowball drivers for some reason. I will have to take a look at it when it's turned off. Huh. Okay, let me turn Jerry back up. It's probably using the webcam. No, it definitely was not. It was definitely supposed to be using the blue snowball, and it always signified that that's what it was using. See, I also want to make sure I turn off listening to that microphone so I don't have my own voice pulling back.
Peers through the sealed gate. My goodness, guests.
Pop.
I suppose I should go freshen up.
I think it's working correctly. Yeah, I've definitely had problems on again, off again with this setup, but I want to move some things around with hopefully by getting a standing desk soon. If I can talk my wife into letting me use some of our bailout check, not a stimulus check. use some of our bailout check for my standing desk. I would really love that. All right. Not really ready to fight things just yet, I don't think. Avoid it. I feel like I'm missing some buffs that I normally run, but I'm so scatterbrained already this morning, I don't even know what's going on. I kind of want to wait for at least some of these guys.
This guard room is the last holdout of the Denise forces still within the
Let's
castle.
go make some friends. Like, there's enough people here that this should be quick. I keep thinking we're on, like, Reaper 3, because we mentioned it earlier, and we're not on Reaper 3. We're still just on Elite. I could have killed this, no problem. Or I better have been able to. Even with my terrible weaponry.
Malicia smiles as she says, "It's not nice to keep a girl waiting." Malicia says, "Don't look so surprised. You didn't think those other times I died were actually going to stick, did you? You have to kill me on my own home plane for any chance of that." She continues, "And just as a hint, that's not Shevarath. Or here, for that matter. But I can't really..."
Yeah, I'm about to turn Jerry off. I don't think I can listen to both.
She adds with
Listen, pay attention to both at a reasonable rate. Which is weird, because I'm pretty good at listening to, like, podcasts and things while doing other things. But, I think the difference is that there's usually, like, a reasonable conversation around those, and this is, like, just regular streamer talk right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I got the one piece of news I actually cared about out of Jerry.
the devil forces begin to retreat back to Shevarath.
No
once
offense.
more.
Nobody wants any of this crap, I presume. Alright. Yeah, turn that off. Go to this. Alright, so I'm just trying to get capped out here, obviously, so we can TR. That's my main goal. That's the main thing that I want to do. And, actually, let's not forget our regular roll.
You can't put aside the emulator.
We want to be sure to take the time to eat that. And then Giant Hold, we don't have to worry about anything being crazy. Do I care about any rewards? I'm going to redo this song. Because again, it's literally the only thing in town right now.
Time for a new adventure.
If I felt like I knew the Feywilds better, I would probably just try to put a group up for Feywilds, but I don't know it very much at all. Possibly. But if I had done that with you guys instead of the Explorers, the other characters that I was playing wouldn't. Start with the left side. The left side. Feast or Cabal? Let him tell me and I'll go get started. Anyway, but also I wanted to check for myself how the experience points go from level 20 and above, specifically with the idea of the hardcore server. I would really I haven't decided for sure what the plan is going to be, if I'm going to go for the leaderboard or not, or whatever. I haven't set all my goals yet. I have to look and see what the rewards are. But one of the things that I personally struggled with last hardcore was going from like 20 to 20 something, and the one before that even. Beast, okay. And the reason why is because I'm a person that likes to do quests, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to do certain quests at certain levels on the hardcore. So, and the transition at 20 is very tough, in my opinion.
Throughout my life,
So, like,
I have visited this land.
especially when you have no Reaper points, etc., etc.
Wonder, think.
So I'm glad I took the time to, like, work on that and do that instead.
These mountains and these fields, they have become.
I feel like that's a much more viable plan now. A lot of the quests you could do at 20 are also stuff you already have for the favor for. Well, that's part of the problem, right? Like, I don't necessarily want to jump into, like, Chain 1 Evening Star stuff because of the... Should probably put my trap sensing stuff on. I don't want to jump straight into that kind of stuff on the hardcore again. I ironically had a beef die on me one year by biting too quickly. Stuff that I would normally consider fine and not a big deal. Okay, we must have got our search animation through. So I'm trying to come up with a slightly more, better, well-rounded plan. Am I in the wrong quest? No? My group here is trying to decide other things. Should probably do Slave Lords, Tower of Frost, etc. as a refresher. Oh, that's a good idea too. I'll try to work those into my going back up again. I feel like I'm okay on Slave Lords, but I still have no clue on Tower of Frost. Meh, meh. Oh, of course you would be the wrong kind of ghost. The not helpful Reaper. I also want to take a little bit of time, I don't know when, probably before we TR, and just screw around with the Sorry, got myself distracted. I also need to check over and see how this build would be in the other... Maybe at 29 we'll try that. In the other configurations. I think the other configurations will be strong. As usual, the Fear Reaper is up here, where can't ever reach the damn thing. Anyway. I wonder if it would be a terrible idea to do... a little bit of weird things. Probably would not be a great idea. So I was just thinking if maybe if I take this Iconic Life and this upcoming one and parse the levels out a little slower to see how different, and take the time to gear it up, play with it a little bit here, a little bit there. Wonder if it would be worth it. Also not... Oh. I'm also not 100% sure that I just don't want to be... a paladin instead. I feel like the paladins would be very, very strong. So I feel really slow. I don't think I am actually very slow at the moment, but I certainly feel very slow. I don't know if this guy's gonna go down here and break that stuff. Let's do it. Try to get a little bit of an XP potion running here with the breakables and the tamper bonus. And just because we have a Team A going boop, I'll go this way and tidy up over here. Whoa! Never mind. Jeez. Oh, and a Fear Reaper too? Nice. Good. I'm gonna make sure this Fear Reaper doesn't murder me with its melee attacks. Well, we took 18 more points of con damage from the poison spell, so that was good. Feels good. All right. Also didn't realize I'd used my last get out of Doom heal. Feels good. Good way to start the stream. Quick death. course, a display bug also. Always great. I feel like the last time I was in here, I actually found a trap box for this. One more time. Oh, a bunch of people came this way. I thought there were more breakables down here too. Oh, no, probably what I should do is I should do a regular TR life. Doesn't make any sense to do one, but maybe I should. Let's look at all these warlocks now too, man. They're just everywhere. Ran all this way and looked at it, I might as well. That's not the button I wanted. That 10% bonus? Nice. I really hope that this turns into a reasonable amount of experience. I don't think it's gonna. I think because we already did the first times. We haven't done the first times in a while, so we'll still get like our daily first time. But I have the feeling it's gonna not seem like very many experience points. What I really need to do, alright, nice, all bonuses, is talk somebody into helping me out with learning Temple of Illible. It's just one that I've still not made the time to learn. It's 54,000. They're like, I wish I knew this quest better. I guess the only way to know it better is to do it, right? What group are they in? They happen to be in the easily distracted? No. Oh. We got somebody here who's too high level for me to get experience, so that's good. Nothing like wasting my last few minutes of this pot. I can also crucible, it's fine. This is where people want to go, right? This is... There's like not somebody running way off out of nowhere land. Make sure our 20,000 buffs get turned on. The shortest possible ones first, if at all possible, please. Looks like we're not doing traps. It's fine. Choop-a-doo-doo. Oh. Wasted a heal. Believe it or not, the alchemist healing landed first. Did I search this out? I did not. Just trying to get all those bonuses. I don't want to have to like get partway through and then be like, I still have to do X amount of quests. Oh wait, what am I doing? They disabled most of the traps. Not the traps in here, but most of the traps. I don't know if they're considered disabled. Is there another trap? Huge vial of dragon's blood. Huge.
That put a dent in my ball.
I don't know. I'm approaching the time of the year where I kind of want to switch. Not switch games, but my creative juices are currently going in one direction, but it's starting to like branch in another. So what I mean by that is I often get my desire to like brew out in one game or another, whether it's DDO or whether it's Magic or whether it's something else entirely, like a base builder, stuff like that. And that desire is picking up pace again, like the desire to brew, like really hard. I think that's part of where this build came from, is that desire to do some brewing. Ah, sweet. Before we let this guy die, let's see if we can find him first. I bet he jumped down.
It is time to find the giant's relic that brought you here.
Some of these are quick enough that they don't matter. Like, this has taken us like, what, 8 minutes for 50,000 experience, probably? Probably fine. We could squeeze a little bit more out of it by making sure I get all the breakables and blah blah blah. Yakety smackety is probably value. Oh, we already broke all the breakables. Alright. Never mind. Don't care. Wow. We beat on that guy for what seems like a minute and got his hit points down like a quarter. The barbarian walked over, hit him like 4 times and killed him. Feels good. Not even 50,000. Gross. I also need to start making more time to work on the bus. It's starting to warm up enough again where we can put some more of our time in that direction, and should. Am I getting... Oh, I'm not getting... My things aren't going up because... I'm like, why is it firing off bonus Slayers? But it's not. Okay. It looks like nobody talked to this guy to get these guys moving. Alright. Nope. More over here. Green for St. Patty's Day. So most holiday type things my family was not particularly interested in. The exceptions, my sisters were really into Halloween, obviously. And my father really loved St. Patty's Day. And I don't honestly know if he just liked corned beef or he only liked the one kind of one of the deal. Need somebody over here on the eye side to pull an eye lever. See, the problem is that people like run all over the place and they have no idea how this works. I should have an arty dog, right? Ah, perfect. Kill all the stuff over here, Mr. Barbarian. I'm gonna find my doggy. Kill his stuff. Oh, I'll just hang on to it for a second. But keep following me. There he goes. Come on, doggo. This is something that I normally would not do, but this team is all sorts of like messed up, so doing something a little messed up as well. Okay. Put that guy in his box. Go this direction. People still stuck at K. Who's got the scorpion? Hey Terrence, you're not gonna have to come back to the K lever for the scorpion socket. Yeah, no, I love this quest. This quest is great. It's just a matter of learning it. Once you've learned it, then you'll like it. Go back this direction. Go back to the I side. It's like... Okay, looks like nobody's... yeah, no one's chasing me here. I think a lot of people get confused or upset about this quest because they don't understand how the different parts of it work. But once... Alright, get across. But once people kind of like understand it, there's a click. This quest in particular has a learning curve to it. In my opinion. Como esta do amigo del día? I don't want any tacos. I mean, I always want tacos, but I don't want any tacos. How's my day? So far it's not bad.
Hard apart. We've hit dangerous waters.
You have to listen for that door to close, and you can run out.
There's something familiar about this cringing kobold. The floor of this hallway has collapsed. The broken bodies of several forms lie below.
You want to have escorts delivered to your house directly? I mean, that's your bag, bro.
Let's see God's smile on us.
No. Will I have escorts on the stream today? No. I'm poor. Also, not big into...
The test of instinct has reset.
Surprise! Consume cuddles. Oh, greater commanded. Rough. Cam and her mom are horrible at it. They're Californians like me. Sad. I'm not great at Spanish. I have a hard time thinking in this word means this in a different language or just at all. I suspect, I don't know it to be true, but I suspect there's a language out there and I'm just going to be like, Ata! slowly type all this out. It's fine with me. I don't care.
You approach a bank with 7 singular crystals above the letter.
Blue was 0, by the way. Yeah, try to get it fixed really quick. We should have time.
You hear the creaking of old
Oh, I guess we're starting over.
somewhere above.
Just everyone pick one and then look at it and then go and do your puzzle. It's way easier. Blue is 1, red is H, and green is all the way around. Blue is 1. This guy's not listening to me about blue. Just turn it. Should be correct. And green got overturned by 1.
As the puzzle wheel clicks into place, a loud gig runs in the southeast corner of the room. That door is open.
I swear, man. It's not even possible to learn a new language when you're older unless you're dire go-getter person, too many distractions when you're older. I don't know about that, but I just, like, I started learning Spanish or not Spanish, sorry, German in high school. I took 4 years of German and I tried very hard and I barely can understand anything in German. Like, I can follow some sentences and I here and there and stuff like that. I might remember the occasional phrase, but I don't think in German.
Glittering pile of treasure is surrounded by agitated women.
We have ransack bonus. My sister and brother are trying Italian. Doing it for months are no good. Wanted to learn Italian for my grandfather was young. Spanish in high school. I tried learning Hebrew a few years back. Couldn't. Too much work. Yeah, I now that they have like the phone apps, right? Like Tobrel and Ben and stuff. They use their different phone apps to like teach them different words and stuff. They've had a lot of success with them. Me, I feel like not so much. Again, I have the feeling there's like some mystical language out there that I will just like magically know, almost. Like just something that will make more sense to me. Well, that's the what that app is for. That app like is configured to give you X amount of practice each day. Then it gives you like points, and you can like compare against other people, and like that's what that technology is about. Well, again, the nice thing about the app in particular, right, is that it allows you to compete against your friends. Right? So what gets you moving more than competing against your friends, being better? Nothing really, right? So that's a big part of it. This is not that great of experience, but we were only in the quest for like 19 minutes, so not bad. Could have been quicker had we not spent nearly as much time like
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
put away your anchor. Think they forgot to raid from DDO stream today? There's no more raiding from DDO stream. That is no longer a thing that's happening. Jerry would rather all those viewers just go to the ether than them raid other people anymore. I don't think so, right? Didn't they changed it?
A chance to get some targeted feedback.
Yeah, see. I've been removed from the schedule. They have a new one. I haven't looked at it, so. Yeah, I thought it feels bad, man. It feels bad. But there's been a rule change. Why would you not want your viewers to see their product after they promote it? I don't know. But there's been a rule change where Jerry no longer wants DDO Stream to raid/host other people. So, honestly, I think what's probably most likely to happen is that those people will just trickle over to Stream Tom's stream, or whoever else is in the highest tier. Or maybe all those people just went away. I honestly have no idea. Hey, Forehand. Bad business decision, I agree. But I'm not going to stream to DDO stream exclusively unless they're going to incentivize me. Part of the reason I stream is to make an income and to work on things. And it doesn't do me any good or make any sense for me to stream on exclusively on their platform where I can't monetize. It just doesn't make any sense.
All of the men
So
up. It's time for a new adventure.
it's just I'm not gonna argue with Jerry about it. It's just it's what people want. So unless somebody goes on the forums and's like, this change is bad, and a bunch of other people get in there and holler about it, I'm not streaming on DDO stream. Which, there was a lot of, I don't know about if drama is the right word, but there was a lot of, when it was announced that last week was going to be my last Follow the Noob. But I have not found, or I have not seen anybody post anything on the forums or complain in any way that makes sense. I agree. But Jerry has never been much of a Twitch guy. In my opinion, he's a radio guy. He understands, like, at least in general, the idea of radio stuff. And I think he saw some report or read an article. There's something that got in his brain thinking that we need to increase the viewership on the DDO stream channel, like actual DDO stream, instead of hosting like 14 people elsewhere hosting their own streams, their own channels, doing stuff. And like I said, it just I don't really think that some of these things have been thought completely through, but it's Jerry's stream. It was just my idea. It's Jerry's channel. I just thought of it. And I will say that every single time I pitched the idea, when it originally started, it was the idea was to have, oh, got wrecked. I was in the middle of hitting the heel. The idea was to have a place that people who did not have a big enough popularity or following to have their own Twitch channel, to have some place that they could stream to for DDO that would come with an audience, like in the can, to say. And then if they wanted to develop their own channel, then they could do that. Yeah, this light bear wrecked me. In this shadow form, it just takes so much extra damage from lights. Thanks, Cookie.
A gateway slides open, and beyond, a living giant bellows in rage. I must not damage.
Don't forget, we can also skip the enchanters and just take out the seers. The seers. Problem is, they're not listening to me. This is filled with people that have their, hey, there's a guy I know.
You can't put aside
But anyway, until somebody makes a big fuss about it on the forums, Jerry's not going to listen or change his mind. So, and again, there's some sort of logic in here, and I'm gonna sound like a real asshole for a second. And I apologize for cursing in the AM stream, but I kind of feel like it was a planned way to cancel me without canceling me on DDO stream. Forum fuss time. If somebody wants to go out there and make a forum post, I will be happy to throw my comments in. Again, everything that I say always is on the record. So, like, I don't understand the decision. It's my world. Again, it's Twitch.tv and YouTube.com/SamusGarobo is my world. That is my fiefdom. I can do what I want. But DDO stream, it's not my kingdom. Just my idea.
The bluff seen from the crater floor lies ahead. A shimmering magic crystal.
That put a dent in my bone.
Anyway. Yeah, there was a... Hey! Our debuff showed up on our bar finally. Nice. Groovy. I felt like we had it for a minute.
The seer turns
So as always, my only point is that if you don't like something, you gotta tell them. And I explained when I was informed about this change, my logic for leaving DDO stream was one completely of it doesn't make sense to for me.
the seer calls out. Keep them at bay.
And the reply was something like, totally understandable, see you later. My angle on it is that I previously stated my admiration at DDO stream for rating someone that really doesn't mirror generally agreeable DDO options. Thought it was healthy for discussion and served to make community discourse in the game that much richer. It's upsetting to see that removed. Yeah, well, I mean, I could still have a show on DDO stream. Like, he didn't say I couldn't be on DDO stream. I just can't be on my channel and get hosted on DDO stream. The other thing is that, like, I changed my streaming schedule around DDO stream. Several times, actually. Like, I made adjustments to everything that I did for DDO stream on Wednesdays. I either started later or I started way earlier. I was the lead-in for Jerry. I was the outro for Jerry. Like, I bent over backwards to try to, like, help make Wednesdays as good as possible for DDO stream. So, whatever. Yeah, that's just it. And what kills me is this was a catalyst brought on by Voodoo joining the DDO stream. I like Voodoo. I like his streams. I'm not saying anything about Voodoo other than the fact that this A led to B. I don't know what it was about this particular catalyst. Whether Jerry thought, oh, we're going to get X number of people watching DDO stream more often, or what. Something in that caused a catalyst to make this change want to happen. And Voodoo raided me the other day, Monday after his DDO stream, and it came from Voodoo. From Voodoo's channel. So I don't know if Voodoo is being hosted on DDO stream. I honestly didn't look. And I don't care. But I know that Voodoo raided me after his Monday stream where he's supposed to be on DDO stream. Now maybe he streamed for a little bit, then stopped and started his own stream and raided me from there. That's totally fine. But if I find out that the rules are not being applied equally, is when I'm gonna shit my pants. So I don't care what the rules are. I'll play in your rules. Right? On Monday, he streamed for an hour or so on DDO stream, took a 10-minute break, and started again on his own video. See, that's exactly, like, if that's something that Voodoo is interested in doing, God bless him. It would say DDO stream rated if it was not for there, would it not? Correct. Like I said, and just like Beef just said, he did his stream for an hour on Monday on DDO stream, took a 10-minute break, and then came back on his own stream. Like, that's totally following, that's within the rules outlined that were given to me, basically. And again, I don't care what the rules are, I just need to know what they are so I can figure out how to play the game. And somebody gets a black helmet. Please do not kill this guy. I got his aggro. Oh, never mind. Orange? XP would be orange? Could be orange. I appreciate that gesture from him. It's a kind gesture. It is. And I appreciate all the people who help us out with raids, with dollars, just watching. People who just tell people about the multi-Twitch, so you can watch multiple people at the same time. Not enough of the streamers talk about that. I'm a rising tide lifts all ships, right? Like, I can still be, I'm a little jealous. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that stuff. I'm very jealous of certain people's success in the field. But at the same time, like, I can be jealous, but not negative on their streams. Like, StreamTom puts out a good stream. Voodoo puts out a good stream. Those are, like, the two that I kind of pay mostly attention to. Nubacabra puts out a good stream. Like, these are people who put out work, and a lot of it's work that I haven't done. Like, they're more active on the forums. They're put out more regular clips. More regular clips on YouTube, like smaller chunks. So they built an audience. They have an audience. I'm still working on growing my audience back. My audience was in the podcast world. I was getting like 5,000 downloads a week plus when I put out the weekly podcast. And, you know, that didn't quite translate over in the way that I'd hoped here. But working on it. I put out YouTube videos twice a day. Put out the streams twice a day. They get viewed. They get a reasonable amount of views. And people that watch them for most of the time. So, like, they do get watched. I do put out content. I put out quite a bit of things. But yeah, I don't put out smaller half an hour, 30-minute, 15-minute video clips on YouTube often enough. I'll be working on it. From my perspective, multi-Twitch is not something I'm interested in unless the streamers are interacting with each other. That is fair. However, I know that there's many times that I've watched a couple of streams at the same time. And what I'll usually do is I'll have one on and listening to it, paying attention to what's going on. And then the other one I'll just kind of like be watching a little bit. And then if something sweet starts to happen, it gives me the ability to switch over and switch my focus. So like for example today, if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have thrown up Voodoo's stream and Jerry's stream at the same time. Listened to the beginning of Jerry's stream and watched Voodoo's stream. And then assuming that those things, it became what the last half an hour Jerry's stream is, I probably would have listened to Voodoo's stream full time. Like that's how I use it. Again, not everyone uses all the tools the same way that I do, so I don't even try to pretend to force anyone to do things. I just want to make sure that it's aware that people can do that. Yeah, double dice starting tomorrow, so I'm saving... You can almost see it, right? Almost. There. Ah. So I'm saving it. And we also, the only other real news that I care about is we now have a firm date for Hardcore Season 4. It is in 2 weeks. It'll come up on Wednesday. Yeah, March 31st. So it's even more important for me to get capped out today and get TR'd. Which, if we do all of Giant Hold, we probably will. Did we just miss all of them, or... I feel we just missed them. Needle Gun logged off. Wood, are you watching the stream? I think Wood is Needle Gun. I'm like 40% sure. It's good to see you back in game if that's the case. New recommendations for good 23 to 27 quests. I always get stuck on my Epic run. So, this is the strategy that I am trying to implement. Right? So, what I'm trying to do is, run number 1 is mostly for quests. Run number 2, I take advantage, especially early on, of the Explorer Zones. Alright, well, I'm just going to go back down here then. I think I had most of the aggro, and then I think somebody killed a bunch, so... I have a static group tonight, so I'm ready to have this character be capped. I'm doing a build to fill in gaps for the party comp, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, I do that. I did a lot of Explorer Run 1. Yeah, see, so if you did it Run 1, then you want to switch and work on sagas. So like Evening Star Saga, there's like 3 of them in Evening Star that are really easy to get, and then Three Barrel Cove Saga and Giant Hold Saga. You get those 4 sagas or 5 sagas done, that should cap you. In my experience. you might have a little bit of wiggle room, but if you can get those five sagas filled in, so you're doing most of Evening Star plus High Road, and then you're doing like Don't Drink the Water, and then that's done. And then you have that's basically those three, and then like I said, Three Barrel Cove Saga. Those are all good low level 20 quests as well, so you can like do them to 23, 24. Not a big deal. The Evening Star challenges are only good if they're over level 30, I think. Because, like, I did some this life to kind of, like, play around and see. And they were, like, 100,000 for, like, 15 minutes. And I was doing that with a group, and we were doing it at, like, 5 over or something. But we were not over level 30. I think you need to do them over level 30 to get that bigger XP jumps. But I'm not 100% on that. Let's see, is this done? No. Alright, Smash, have a good night, buddy. You also have an epic XP tome, so I think my main issue is not being able to solo as well as I think I can. Yeah, for epics, I've gotten much better at just putting up an LFM. And just being like, this is what I'm doing, come along, don't come along. At the end of the day, I'm not that worried about it. And then I just go do the quests. And I also not afraid to like spy on the LFM panel. Look around, see what's happening, join groups. There's always a Reaper here. Always. But, I'm leveling in epics is not my favorite thing.
At its peak, the true caster of the Madstone spell awaits. A skeletal warlock. This must be the source of Madstone's spell.
Does this guy have random DPS? I don't think so, right? Oh, maybe he does. Okay. Either that or he's shifting around, like the damages are all close.
But why was it here in the first place? Perhaps Quor and his seers had answers.
Yeah, like I've been getting just under 100. I've been getting about 100,000 out of the Evening Star challenges, and like I said, I think yesterday we did the ones in Evening Star Cavern. I think the quickest one of those were 15 minutes. Ready for XP? Good. See, doing these a second time through is poopy also. I'm pretty much not down with doing quests again. Also, when did we switch our gloves? Trash. I play on this Sarlona server. AKA the best server. Because that's what I play on. Other servers would be the best server if I played on those too. Like the hardcore server is the best server when I play on it.
I see the terror of our history.
You are 100% correct. But the Evening Star chain works towards the saga. So, the sagas, especially, in my opinion, if you have those 4 sagas or 5 sagas banked upon your if you have those 5 sagas banked, if you have those, sorry, I'm still dealing with party chat. If you have those sagas banked, you can get a pretty reasonable level boost. Especially if you have some sort of XP potion or whatever going. A 5 quest is a big jump for level 20. If you have like some sort of XP potion going, or even like a 5% one or something, they all add up very fast. I got this turned back on. No, stop. Just go there. So, like, to get to level 50, or, sorry, go from 20 to 21, it's 600, so those 5 quests at that point, with your XP potion, or, no, not even an XP potion, your tomes, your 5% from Voice of the Master, your ship buff, that should probably get you to level 21. So, like, if you have those ready to go, Life Limber 2, you could pretty much go to level 20. In fairness, I generally disagree with doing 2 epic lives per life. Yeah. If I had done things differently, I probably would agree, but it is what it is. I just level really slowly, so it's nice to juice epics for all their worth typically. So, I would be able to do a lot more stuff, a lot more, like, on a higher difficulty if I did a build that... Let's see if people... Nope, ran right through the middle. If I did a build that I was more comfortable with, but it would be the same build relatively often, right? So, like, we all have our preferred build play styles. I know Stream Tom did like 1,000 wizard lives for a while when Eldritch Knight was like top. Voodoo is pretty common for doing druids and warlocks, right? Like, we all have our favorites. So, I try to mix things up just to try to, like, be well-rounded. Maybe you'd level faster if you limit yourself to 1 epic life. I think it's all about having a plan, right? Having a plan, figuring out the plan. For me, right now, it's Life A, do quests. Life B, eat sagas, do explore zones. Kind of pick and choose stuff along the way. In fairness, had there been a Slayer group going, I would have stopped and done said Slayer group. Right? I even considered starting one, but I didn't feel like it. So, like, this life, I probably would have jumped in some if I would have found one. I mean, I started one that I wanted to experiment with. Grim Disturbance, which is where Beef, if you were watching from earlier, was giving me a hard time about not joining everybody at level 20 for Legendary R6 Fey Wilds. Well, the only reason I'm in a hurry today is to TR as quickly as possible today, so I can start experimenting with the build, right? For hardcore. That's the only reason I care today. I can go back and get him. I didn't take it as a personal thing. I was just commenting towards it. Like, I normally would not be that opposed. I like the rate. Oh, no. Coffin's... Where's Coffin at, then? Ah, I found you. Stop wiggling. Did I actually open the door? God, I hope I did. I really hope I opened the door. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I did. Alright, perfect. Doing Epic Pass lives on mechanic sounds like the worst option, but here we are. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. But you want some sort of some sort of way to reset first times. Hey, you know it'd be great if I attacked with my weapon instead of the scroll. I bet that would be amazing. So I'm one of those people who fell into, I don't know if it's a trap or maybe it was I made it a trap. I'm not really sure. But what I did was I did the things that I wanted to do, and then when epic TRing became a thing, I did the epic lives that mattered to me. Right? And the ones that I thought would matter to me going forward. Well, then they made some changes to them. So when they first TR'd, they only had, I think, like a couple of feats a piece, and I don't think they had any Twist of Fate points granted. I don't think. But now you need them, right? Now you got to get them. Now there's like passive powers and all these other things. Wonder how fate points will be implemented in the new Epic Destinies. I'm not going to even venture a guess for any of that kind of nonsense. I know they want to do Epic Destiny stuff. I know they have some big plans. I know. I give 0 F's until it's here.
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
I think they have a good system. I really just think they need to expand on what they have, not trying to reinvent the wheel. Like, they have a wheel and the wheel is good, right? So you don't reinvent the wheel. You just need to
Ahoy! What's that
tweak
on
it.
the horizon?
Maybe the wheel needs bigger. Maybe the wheel needs more tread. But I have the feeling that they're going to end up not having the effect that they thought they were going to have. Come back here. That being said, when it comes to DDO, I am an optimist. You know, it's also possible that, now that I think about it, somebody made a comment earlier about it. It was nice to see someone being critical of DDO being featured on DDO stream. I wonder if I was overly critical at some point about something and got the axe because of it. If so, that's not my problem, but that would make a little bit more sense. And maybe, again, maybe it genuinely isn't a canceling. It feels like a canceling to me. But whatever. Enhancement trees are one of the biggest successes in DDO. If they just sort of copy it, that's for epics, that would be great. Yeah, I agree. I think that the enhancement trees are really good. I don't dislike the way that the system works now. Like I said, I think it could be tweaked. And it definitely needs to be expanded, right? Like, that to me is the real... Hi, I'd like to stand up and cast a heal on myself. Anytime. Thanks, mate. Like, I'm not a naysayer to any of the things, right? Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that As a person who is programmed in the real world for many years, you don't reinvent the wheel.
That put a dent in my hull.
If anything, you steal somebody else's wheel, tweak it a little bit, and call it your own damn wheel. Alright. Let's move over here for a minute.
What kind of catch are we setting our nets for today?
Did they finish selections for the council? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what takes them so damn long, if not. Oh, I got Burning Blood. I don't know where the rest of my team went. Oh, here they are. Right on time. Just waiting for the day when they screw up on a new tome and accidentally enable multiple capstones. I don't know why we don't have the ability for certain levels to count as class levels instead of just epic levels.
You're fitted out like new and ready to sail.
Like, would it really be that big of a deal at the end of the day to have, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna shrine. At the end of the day, would it really be that big of a deal to be like a 2-splash and have a capstone at level 32?
Nicely done, shipmate.
The real question is, would you be having 2 capstone enhancements that game breaking? I doubt it, just more power creep. Can you have 2 now? You can, right? If one of them's in a universal tree and one of them's pure, that'd be 82 points. Maybe not. But I thought we had... Yeah, you should be able to have 82 points now, right? You can get +2 universal and...
All of the mainsail. It's time for a new adventure.
You don't have a +1 universal tome? I thought there was a +2 universal tome. Alright, so yeah, you can't do it then. Really curious where somebody jumped to. Oh, it's an epic feat. That's the point, though. Even if they enable it only for a universal tree, it could limit the power it could give. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if like 2 barbarian trees would even matter, right? I mean, it might. Two barbarian trees might be real good. This didn't do anything weird, did it? No, okay. Only does weird stuff at 30. Oh, I could have been using this at 28, couldn't I? Damn it, I forget this thing is 28. Just gonna equip what I believed was my last gear set and pray that it's good enough. With this ring? Yeah, it was this ring. Sorry, hang on a second, I missed some stuff. No, 2 barb trees would be good. Is it though? Is it that substantially different? I don't know. I'm certainly not saying it would be bad. Alright, so what didn't get changed? We have legendary part of the family. All that stuff seems good. Alright, I'm just going to slap these down here for now. Just in a void. I'm not going to screw around with it. Which one of these do we want to try first? This go around. Suppressive fire. Driftwood. I like the driftwood quite a bit. Not my literal favorite though. It does give us a 2-piece autumn. Woo! I would love it if legendary levels just made your characters uber powerful. I don't mind them being where they are. Like, that is not my... issue at all. What is this? I got a tome somewhere? Nice. Having Visage of Terror on your Frenzy Berserker for no cost would be great. I mean, it's got to be some cost, right? There's got to be some amount of trade-offs. Now, I'm the highest level person in the group, right? So if anyone's ruining my Slayer experience out here, it's me. It's time for a new adventure! I'm in. I'm in, Wave. Let's get turn our sword green for St. Patty's Day. Let's go have a grand adventure. What am I missing? Like I'm missing something. Also, our charisma is not where it's supposed to be. It's about 10 lower than it should be. So something didn't get equipped that should have been equipped. Wow. Okay. What still missing? Nothing, I guess? What'd I do? Can figure out my stun DC at some point also. Most of the universal capstones are like altered completionist plus 2 all stat and some small bonus. I like the universal ones a lot of the time. Wow. Yeah, see, our color spray has reached the point where it's not as good. I should have, I guess, taken 5 minutes and switched the enhancements around to see how it went. But this is not even a good test of what this build is like at level. Poof. Kind of want to make a game that's DDO but more optimized. Well, 15 years of crap, my friends. And crap is not the right word. Just layers. 15 years of layers, right? Pretty safe. The Fate Arc Illusionist capstone I love. How about that? Can I re-revise that? The mass baby meld is real good. Yeah, the Harper one is... I agree, it's not real good. Are you what's been causing the problem? Is it you, guy? Speaking of you, guy, can I please get my rune arm on? Well, the problem with an MMO, right, is that it's the whole intentions of an MMO is to flower sniff. Oh, good. Both of these are Fear Reapers. I thought one was a melee. The way he started charging over here. Where are you, guy? Stick your head out. I'm not gonna stay here forever. There he is. That'll be the next tome, plus 1 point, but only for Harper Tree. I'm in. I'm in. I'll take an extra point in the Harper Tree for free. Hell, I'll take 2 extra points in the Harper tree for free, mate. I'm assuming there. Got it, mostly got it. It's got it. Alright. They're ready for slaying Patrick the Maniacal. Wow, I was slow? I guess I was slow. Make sure that this is done. I should just check to see if the door's open. That's the easiest way to know. It is open. Look at that. Look at me. Knowing things, doing stuff. My own hero. Need to learn to hit the 10-finger key. You know what the Harper capstone should be? Reduces your cooldowns by like a significant amount, but it's a clicky. Or even better, just like straight up reset your timers. Bam! That's a thing that they have in HOTS. It resets all your non-Uber things. So in HOTS you have like a special power that's granted you at 10, at level 10, and at level 20 you can improve upon it. But they have a thing where they reset all your other cooldowns except for that one power. They could add something like that. I'd take it. It'd be pretty sweet. The Harper capstone should summon Elemenster. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do besides steal extra experience. Wow! Finger of Death, save, failure. 3 plus 57. Just got fingered, kids. Apparently what's missing from my gear list is Death Ward. How did I not have Death Ward in here somewhere? Guess we're gonna have to add it to somewhere? One of these rings? Oh my god. I know I had Death Ward in my previous gear. Much embarrassment. Alright. Just got fingered, kids. That's right. That's what happened. My video game. I would love to be on my horse and just leave. Is that cool? Very cool. Alright.
Giants never deserved the sacrifice I made for them. Not now. Not ever.
Does Elemenster ever even cast spells is what I'm saying, though? Elemenster's just there to, like, steal your experience. Elemenster's like that Bill Nye meme, except if Bill Nye could actually steal anybody's girlfriend. And they're talking about experience. Guess I'll drink my Death Ward potion. I guess I learned my lesson. Guess being immune to negative levels and thinking that you have a Death Ward on is not the same, huh? No thanks. I don't disagree. It would definitely be sweet. If Elementor actually did something, it would be pretty cool. Man, could I be more stat damaging here? Down, down, up, down. Oops. Down, down, up, up.
Your shipmate has run aground.
Souls of Cruelty, man. They're the real deal. There's a spell that killed the goddess of magic? What? No, I think it was just Elementor sucking all of her experience. She's still alive and well. She's just level 2 now. Elementor just doesn't get full experience when he steals it. He only gets like 10%. He steals 100 from you, but he only gets like 10%. That's why he's only like level like 10,000 as opposed to like level 1,000,000.
Yet another magical barrier. Whatever was imprisoned in this chamber was...
What's this? What is this? Mute. The new Mario Brothers trailer? I'm fucking in. Oh, no. It's Mario Party. It's Mario Party. Still in. Super Mario 3D Worlds. I'm in. What they don't tell you about 12th level spells. Alright, I'm in. I'll watch it later. Succeeded on a 1, mates. Down, down, up, up. I'm hungry as S. I got that corned beef in the Instapot cooking. I am ready. All right, so I just asked Shavroth here to show me the way of the lawman. Be my hero. Level 10 spells are now illegal, and also level 11. What about level 12? Mysteria, there are no level 12 spells. Evil grin, so they wouldn't be illegal. Fair enough. Alright, that's the great ball, and the ball is in. Let's go. orbs here.
The room returns to its original state. The orbs at the back of the room are no longer engaged. The plane of further is seared into this chamber.
Oh, great ball, master.
Thick layer of ash. As the plane of Furnia becomes the terminus of the chamber, flames engulf the walls. Final fire is quenched. The
Oh no, safety, Steve! No! What? Dog. Dog. What are you doing, man? Get over here. Oh, my dog died.
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
The dog made it in. Oh, the dog made it in the room. Alright. C feats. Party feats. That was a noise. That was a noise. What's up, bro?
Call yourself in support for repairs.
The twilight forest recedes. The orbs and the receptors cease their sparkling.
Whose soulstone is that? The Iron Defender. He didn't get brought back to life. Come back to life. Let's go, dog. Alright, there we go. I don't know how he's like ninjaing in the rooms. He's on standstill peaceful mode. Take a break.
The plane of miracles opens and death surrounds.
I don't think we need to fire off of that. Let's intimidate everything again. That was a good ding. A real good ding. Ding-a-ding-a-dong. I let it rip.
The orbs in the room are free for the taking.
I don't even know if I could make that noise. Whatever that noise was. If my buttholes made that noise, I think I would have blew out my buttholes.
Symbol for the plane
Don't think it would have been a...
this chamber with an icy hue.
Don't think it would have worked out very well. This is now an ASMR stream. I thought about doing some ASMR DDO, to be really honest, where I just like run around, like record a video and just like run around and have stuff, the quest do things. Oh, come here. I tried. It didn't. My intimidate on a 2 fails, so I have not rolled a particularly high intimidate yet.
You'll manage the victor in this small piece of the Shabarath battleground. Nerves and the receptors are now lifeless and dark.
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
Haha, somebody rezzed my dog besides me. Great. That's awesome.
What kind of catch are we setting our nets for today?
The summon dryad. We just have the summon dryad run around and... Oh, just scratch the microphone.
As the portal
I'd have to watch like some ASMR videos to know how to do it.
madness has been driven from this place for good. The orbs are free.
The dryad makes orgasm noises. It seemed like a particularly good design.
The Chamber of Serenia also lies in ruins. It looks like a perfectly safe place to rest.
Oh, I'm so ready to eat.
The final orb lights in its room. The switch locks into place. A magical voice comes from above. The chamber will seal on the count of 10.
The puppy ate all my corned beef. It's not a big deal. I'll just go a bit more to the corned beef. I keep forgetting I have dire charge now.
Treasure ahoy!
I see. Oh yeah, it's in my belt for sure, right? Yeah, she would have to get into the locked Instapot. And I would say the wife could help her do that, but the wife is afraid of the Instapot. So I don't foresee that being a thing. Like I don't know if my wife like believes the Instapot is like an old-fashioned pressure cooker or what exactly the thing is. I honestly don't know. But she is afraid that it's going to explode. Yeah. Literally afraid that it's going to explode. I mean, it's kind of like a bomb, right? Like it's building up pressure. You can't really see, like, there's no visual gauges to tell you how much pressure's in there. You don't know what's going on. Old pressure cookers have exploded. Like, it is a thing that has been known to happen, but I've never heard of an Instapot doing it. They have so much technology in them now that...
Female voice faintly calls from
So she doesn't even like to be in the kitchen when I'm using the Instapot.
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
I asked her today to go hit the cancel button when it starts to beep at her. There's a cancel/warm. So, it's different. The heating element is probably not strong enough for it to explode. The old cooker sat on gas burners. Yeah. Well, it could probably still get to that point, but it's got a release valve in it. Like, so even if it did build up to like critical levels, it would release before then. So you'd have to like jam the release valve, overload the circuit so the circuit doesn't explode before it got that hot. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of unlikeliness there. Oh, also, I don't know if this is working as intended or even correct, but offhand versatility, if you're using an orb, or sorry, not an orb, a rune arm at least. I have not tried it with an orb. Why, it does not seem to work with... You're down there in traps? No. Even though it does not seem to work with the rune arm, like I feel like it should. See, it says your next spell will automatically crit. The healing potions from the Arty do not seem to trigger the end of it. So all your vile potion spells from your Arty levels seem to continue to go. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So like if I trigger that off, spamming my heals during that time. So like right now, F1, crit, 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 crit. So pretty cool for your self-healing needs. I noticed that last life, but I couldn't confirm until this life, so... Keep lagging me around, DD. I love it. Makes me feel great. Alright, looks like we got a team that way, so I'll go this way. I don't know if it works for all spells. Like it's not going away and that's something that's going to get fixed. I don't know. I haven't experimented with it. But if it could be really an interesting reason to be a spellcasting artificer. God, I really want to play with that. I might just roll up an experiment, like level 7 guy. See what we can... see what it looks like. Where you're really set up as just like a all-in on the spellcasting stuff with offhand versatility for the things. Just don't know if you have enough SLAs to pull that off. Ahoy! God, I really wanted to cap today. We're gonna be a little bit short, I think. It's because I didn't jump in Explore Zone. I think if I would have started in Explore Zone and got things going, we would have capped.
Desperation of the large room glows as the gates to the world open. Screams resonate through the locked door to the side. Horrific echoes
Like, I wonder if a normally tanky party of Warforged with, like, the Renegade, the healing auras and stuff running, and then you have, like, a half-elf Artificer with the half-robot stuff going on. I wonder if you can, like, get some really cool shenanigans happening. Like Blasty Blast. But that stuff doesn't come online until like what, 12? It's a long time to build for. Okay. Probably better on a Sork Eldritch Knight with Iceberg. That's probably very true. I'm looking forward to trying some of that kind of spellcasting stuff. Probably on the Blade Forge build. I'll do more of that kind of stuff. Why am I doing this? Save a loading screen. Teleport to Giantholm. Really don't think I want to do Tor. I think I'm going to bail. Yeah, I think I'm going to bail. Oh, somehow I became the leader. That's my bad. Okay. Or an Orlock with your birth crits every time. Ah, that seems true too. So we still have some wiggle room for leveling tonight that I'm not. Seem pretty trash, right? I was just thinking, like, it could be something that I could see one of my no having gear characters would be interested in for, like, for a few levels, but I'm not going to carry around something like that. Everyone can just suffer like the rest of us. Not giving you level 25 gear. Chill 5, curse spewing. Okay, never mind. You're trash. When I first read that, the curse power had other words in my brain. Other words in my brain. Things are often much better with different words. Completely different words tends to make things a lot stronger, for the record. Have I ever considered getting into doing more YouTube content? I try to put out a bunch of YouTube content, but I honestly haven't considered what that would look like for me. I probably shouldn't show that screen. But if we go to the YouTube channel, we have quite a few playlists. We have build review playlists. We did a couple of Stream Times builds, and we did an ASMR build. I need to get back into that. We got our playthrough guide of our DDO stuff. We'll be working on that some more. We got builds. This is private because I'm missing a video somewhere. I'm missing day 1, and I'm not sure why. But 1, 2, 3, I guess we're missing 4 also. 4, 5, 6, 7. So somewhere, and then we're at like a 10. So I'm missing some content for that, otherwise I'd put it out. But here's the question, Nick. And I'm not being sarcastic or anything. I literally want to know. What day would you rather me not stream so I can record stuff for DDO? Because if I'm already streaming like almost 50 hours a week, right? Because I do like basically... I do 9 to 11 hours a day. 4 days a week. Plus then I do 3 hours on Friday. So we're doing roughly 45 hours a week. So like, I'm trying to... Like, I don't mind recording stuff just for, like, doing that. And also, when we were doing, like, some of these things, right? Sometimes I record content for YouTube as part of the stream. Right? So, like, the playthrough guides or whatever, when I record them, these are all part of the stream. Right? So I just, like, record them as we're going along. And I say... Like, I'll do an open and a close and everything for every video. Just right as part of the recording of the video. I don't like editing a whole bunch. In fact, I don't even have a good editor right now. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see what I'm talking about. Right here. So, like, I could do stuff like that. But, like, when do we make time? What kind of content do we record for that? Etc. Well, so I've been watching a lot of Stream Tom's stuff lately on YouTube, and what he has been doing is he'll record a new voiceover for stuff, and he'll just show clips of what's going on. So, like, especially for the build stuff that he's been doing lately, he'll just play, like, a First Life character and then do it. I'm assuming that he's doing, like, throwaway characters. And it'll be him re-recording the audio over the top. See, and I'm not, and maybe I do. Maybe I should be spend more time with throwaways, and I probably will when Samus is done. Right, when Samus is done, I will be much more open for doing other like throwaway things and one-offs and special projects and alts and stuff like that. But this is part of my problem. We've only got these. We've got our 3 ASMR, we got our 3 Gnome, we got our 3 Purple Dragonite, and we have... This will be our second Tiefling. We still have a lot of iconic lives to go. Right? Races starts with an R. So we still got Blade Forged, Razor Claw, one more Scoundrel Tiefling life, Shatterkai, and Morning Lord. So we still have 13 lives to do. Well, that's the problem. That's just part of my difficulty, is that I'm pretty like goal focused when it comes to getting Samus done, right? Well, and Fridays are no longer DDO days. Fridays are only, they're going to be other variety stuff. So like right now we're playing Final Fantasy Tactics on Fridays. I don't know what we're going to do when we're done with Final Fantasy Tactics, but I bought a Switch for that. So like I could record on Thursdays if people are into that. But I have a real hard time not working on Samus. Like yesterday, for example, we did a bunch of raids. I had a lot of fun. But they were not the most efficient use of my time. Is this the first quest, Age of Rage? I think it is, right? Doesn't matter. That's not what I want to do. I want to try this. So let's kill this tree. Kill this tree. Alright. So that's like the minimum, right? In my mind. Alright, so we lost action boost, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't care about armor class. So if I can stun here, I can knock him prone there. How are we... Okay, we saw 12. I'm like, didn't we have a bunch? Age of Rage is the fourth one? Okay, thank you. I need 20 to get up here? That's just weapon dice. This is just weapon dice. I don't really care about weapon dice. You create a drone that shields your allies. When activated, you and your allies, at the time of the activation, gains the effects of the shield spell for 2 minutes, granting 4 shield bonus to armor class protection from magic missiles. The force shield created by this reduces grazing hits by 10%. Well, we don't have grazing hits anymore. I don't know what that means. I need 3 more points up here. God, more armor class seems like trash, though, right? Alright, Nick, have a good one, mate. Oh, this is some PRR boost? That doesn't seem that bad. We're just gonna have so many attacks when we switch. You charge up energy through successful hits with melee attack. Anytime you hit an opponent in melee, you have a chance of gaining a stack of kinetic charge. Each stack grants +1 shield bonus to armor class for 3 arty levels. Stacks up to 5. Yeah, this is not what I thought it was. What is the... Maybe I don't have to go this high. I do like this, though. I like this a lot. Maybe the answer is... Maybe that is the answer, but we just do this and we don't care about this top stuff. It leaves us 4 action points to do more dodge. Okay. So what is the part of the family armor that's medium? Does anyone know off the top of their head? Apparently... God, there's a weird noise happening outside my window. All right. Enforcer's coat, right? That's the one? Enforcer's coat. There's the medium one. No, that's the Dreadkeeper set. Enforcer's coat. I'm sure I had it. Alright, what is our dodge? We currently have 9 dodge, but we can get up to 18. Alright, so that's 9 more that we didn't have, or 10 more that we didn't have before, so we're gonna max out what we have. pretty easily, actually.
What kind of catch are we setting on ends for today?
Let's do this is our main set for right now. I don't know if that's going to be the main set forever, but let's do that for now. Okay, and then the other big change is we're not this anymore. Now we're this. Which means this becomes a 3. So we have to squeeze meld in, right? Meld. These are still fine the way they are. So what else did we lose over here in Shadow Dancer? Grim Precision. Alright, let's reset this tree. Although this may have been fine, actually. This doesn't matter. Or would we rather have haste boost? I'd rather have a haste boost. Blitz, dodge, blitz, resistance. Dodge is the one that's good, right? See, we're not doing that. We don't have an axe. We're not doing that. I guess we... Does it say on a Vorpal? Or on a critical? On a critical. We critical a lot. Oh wait, is this better? Oh yeah, this is much better. Do we have a whole extra point? Sure, whatever. I don't think I care. Alright, action boost haste. Lay waste. Sure. Martial Im's still good. Blitz. Ah, perfect. Fire off a blitz already. Masterful. Oh yeah, we lose baby dodge, don't we? That's not fun. But we pick up thick-skinned. That's more of a... I do like having this unstoppable, though. Alright, and then we also... I guess I should probably put in... or add a mixture... Have another cleave. We have all these Reaper things we never even remember to click. Might I seriously have a free attack? does not seem right. What are we missing? Guess we could put a spell attack in there? Woo! Seems bad. Frozen Fury, Iced Edges, Kinetic Discharge, Kingly Recovery. Don't think we're going to need those anymore. Let's remember to put our Reaper stuff in our bar. That would be pretty hot, I bet. Okay. So that increased our attack speed somehow. It kept our weapon dice about the same, our criticals about the same. Our weapon power might actually be just a little bit lower. Outside of Blitz. Okay. See if there's like... Oh, there's literally nothing now. Of course. Like, maybe we can find something to, like, slide into for a quick testerooski. But, maybe not. Do a little bit of super fast inventory work here. Forgot about that. I should probably go here. Alright. Come on, I need somebody to have something going on. I don't have time for a whole thing. I just need a minute to try it. Alright, what's like an otherwise normally very fast quest?
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
This isn't normally very fast quest. Oh, you know, I never plugged my phone back in. That's probably not that big of a deal. It's still 70%, 60%. Hey, what's up? Bargain of blood? No, I want to do something a little higher than that. That is a fair suggestion. Let's give this a shot. Just in case we get murdered, I'm going to throw out my hireling. I have him on my backpack. He's counting down for no reason. He might as well get to work. Oh, no. I needed 2 points for here. for armor. I don't want to shave 2 dodge for that. I'll have to figure out some place to make that change.
You stumble through the thick mists, only to find yourself on an unfamiliar forest road. You spot a corpse in the grass near the abandoned cart.
I feel like I'm missing one other thing.
The soldier looks up at you, his face strangely pale.
Halt! Do you serve Strahd?
He asks, sword at them. You hear howling in the distance. A raven cries somewhere overhead.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. We still green for St. Patty's Day? We are, but we're gonna shift it back to red. Does that damage look better to everybody?
That put a dent in my wall.
How's that look? Does that seem better?
You hear a branch snap behind you.
That's rattled my mace.
Love to get rid of this will-o-wisp before I move on.
Start, Bliss. Haul yourself into port for repairs.
Still blitzing?
Light a tent.
Damage is a little lower still, but than I thought.
You realize you can hear noise
But we also still don't have like our 100 charisma, so that's quite a bit of damage we're missing.
We're gonna foul the sea gods this time. We run afoul of the sea gods.
Must be a lost soul. Yeah, I don't know. Fiend, it seemed okay. Right? Like we maintained...
Now here's a fine catch, and that's no lie.
Now keep in mind that if we were filigreed out the way that we probably should be, we could be higher charisma. But it's also very likely that we don't want to be charisma anyway. We want to be int instead of charisma at this level if we're not going to be taking advantage of color spray.
What's the first thing I remember? It must be Papa calling out my name.
And if we do want to be
Shut up. Whenever I wanted to get far away from this.
color spray and not...
When I was little, I thought he was just being stupid.
Or if we want to be int based and not color spray, we don't need the favorite soul level. Yeah, I feel like there's a build here. I just feel like I'm this much off. Again, you can't use an Explorer Zone as a judgment of what's going on. Did we do a break in the ice? Those quests are worth a lot of experience. If I could cap out today before we... First time? First time? No, not first time. Damn it. R6 part 1 only? Am I in for some of this? Maybe. It'd at least be a first time. I also would really like to take a break. Alright. We'll come back and we'll cap and we'll TR and stuff tonight. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we won't TR tonight. Maybe we'll just do raids. Maybe we'll do a couple of raids, get capped and TR. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. I might even pop to the Dillons and grab some alcoholic beverages. We might do a drinking stream tonight. A rare drinking stream. That sounds good. Right? It sounds good. Alright, everybody. Peace, much love. We'll see you guys in a couple hours. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to wear your green. I'm going to be wearing my Oscar the Grouch shirt. I bought this shirt years ago at Gen Con, and it was really tight. Like, tight enough I wouldn't wear it. Put it on today for the first time, basically ever. This is the first time I've ever worn this shirt from like 10 years plus ago. So, still pretty big. But we're working on it. Our ever-shrinking bodies. Alright, everybody. Peace, much love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow over on youtube.com/SamusGarobo. Don't forget to become a patron at patreon.com/Samus. And hope to see you guys in a few hours for some goodness. Alright, peace, everybody.